The Force is a mysterious and ever-present energy that weaves through the fabric of existence. Its presence is neither bound by time nor space, stretching endlessly through the cosmos and connecting every living being in a way that defies ordinary comprehension. The Jedi often describe it as a symphony of harmony, balance, and purpose, while the Sith view it as a tool for power, ambition, and the fulfillment of desires. These perspectives are but two sides of a multifaceted entity that breathes life into the galaxy. Imagine the Force as a river, flowing serenely yet powerfully, carving pathways through the dense reality of existence. It whispers to those who are attuned to its presence, sometimes as a gentle nudge, other times as a roaring command. For the Jedi, these whispers guide their actions, a moral compass steering them toward peace and understanding. The Sith, however, seek to harness its currents, bending it to their will, shaping it as one would mold clay. Yet neither fully owns the Force, for it transcends ownership, slipping through the grasp of even the most powerful beings who seek to define it. Legends speak of its origins, though no singular account holds the truth. Some ancient texts claim the Force came into being with the galaxy itself, a primordial essence that grew alongside the stars. Others whisper of celestial beings who shaped its currents, beings long forgotten, their stories fading into the haze of time. These origins, shrouded in mystery, give the Force an eternal quality, as if it has always existed, waiting to be discovered, wielded, and revered. In the heart of the galaxy lies Coruscant, a sprawling metropolis of dazzling skyscrapers and unyielding shadows. Here, the Force is a silent witness to the endless bustle of sentient life. The Jedi Temple once stood proudly atop its highest spires, a sanctuary where wisdom, discipline, and the light side of the Force were cultivated. Within its hallowed halls, initiates learn to feel the Force, to sense its subtle vibrations in the air, and to draw upon its energies to enhance their understanding of the universe. Coruscant, a world of contrasts, reflected the duality of the Force itself. Beneath its glittering skyline lurked darkened alleyways, where those aligned with the shadows sought refuge, plotting in secret and whispering their desires into the void. Far beyond the reach of Coruscant, on the remote and desolate world of Tatooine, the Force resonates differently. It hums in the grains of sand, echoes in the vast silence of the dunes, and weaves through the lives of its inhabitants in a way that feels ancient and raw. The Force seems to adapt to its surroundings, expressing itself uniquely in every corner of the galaxy. On Dagobah, the Force is a swampy, visceral energy, pulsing with the life of countless organisms. On Ahch-To, it is a whispering wind that dances across the cliffs and fills the sacred pools with serene vibrations. There are those who stumble upon the Force without understanding it, ordinary beings touched by its grace. They may experience moments of uncanny intuition or bursts of extraordinary strength, never realizing they are brushing against the currents of a cosmic energy field. Others are born with a natural affinity, their lives marked by visions, premonitions, or the ability to influence the world around them in inexplicable ways. These individuals often find themselves drawn to the Jedi or the Sith, lured by promises of understanding, purpose, or power. The Jedi approach the Force with reverence, seeing it as a guide that must be followed rather than controlled. They meditate deeply, seeking to align their thoughts and actions with its natural flow. By surrendering themselves to the Force, they become conduits for its will, capable of extraordinary feats that defy logic. They leap higher, sense danger before it strikes, and heal wounds that would otherwise be fatal. Yet the Jedi are careful not to overreach, for they believe that to impose their will upon the Force is to risk falling into darkness. In stark contrast, the Sith embrace the Force as a means to achieve their desires. To them, the Force is a flame that burns brightly when fueled by passion, anger, and ambition. The Sith see no shame in bending the Force to their will, shaping it to serve their goals. Their powers are often destructive, commanding the elements with ruthless efficiency, unleashing lightning from their fingertips or choking life from their enemies with an invisible grip. They believe that strength comes from mastering the Force through dominance and control, dismissing the Jedi's restraint as weakness. The dichotomy of the Jedi and the Sith, however, is not absolute. The galaxy tells stories of those who walk a middle path, unbound by the dogmas of either order. These individuals, often called Gray Jedi or simply Force wielders, explore the Force in its entirety, embracing both light and dark without succumbing to either. To them, the Force is neither good nor evil but a spectrum of possibilities. They tread a fine line, often misunderstood by both Jedi and Sith, their existence a testament to the complexity of the Force itself. In the deepest recesses of the galaxy, hidden amidst forgotten worlds and ancient ruins, lie artifacts imbued with the Force. Lightsabers, the elegant weapons of the Jedi and the Sith, are perhaps the most famous of these. Crafted with precision and infused with kyber crystals, these blades are more than weapons, they are extensions of their wielder's connection to the Force. Other relics, such as holocrons, store knowledge and secrets, accessible only to those attuned to their mysteries. These objects hold echoes of the past, their power a reminder that the Force transcends time, preserving fragments of history for those willing to seek them. As the stars swirl in the infinite expanse, the Force weaves its eternal tapestry, its threads touching the lives of all who live, whether they are aware of it or not. It is a binding force that unites the galaxy in ways both visible and unseen, a presence that lingers in the silence of the void and the vibrancy of life. To feel the Force is to sense the heartbeat of the universe itself, a rhythm that carries the essence of existence forward through the ages. Those who tune their minds to its flow find themselves drawn into its depths, discovering truths that lie beyond words, beyond understanding, in a realm where all is connected, and nothing is truly separate. The Force, in its infinite presence, does not merely act upon the galaxy, but allows itself to be acted upon. It is receptive, responding to the emotions, intentions, and actions of those who interact with it. When peace prevails, the Force resonates with calm and balance. When war and chaos take root, it trembles, its harmony disrupted. The interplay between beings and the Force creates a symbiotic relationship, one that perpetually shapes and reshapes the fabric of existence. There are ancient tales of Force-sensitive civilizations, long before the rise of the Jedi and the Sith, that revered the Force as a sacred phenomenon. These civilizations did not seek to wield it as a weapon or a guide, but lived in complete harmony with its rhythms. Their ruins, scattered across the galaxy, whisper of forgotten wisdom of songs and rituals that aligned entire societies with the currents of the Force. Such places are said to still hum with its essence, attracting wanderers, scholars, and Force wielders alike. On the frozen world of Ilum, where the Jedi once ventured to find their kyber crystals, the Force manifests as a quiet, crystalline song, its notes echoing through the icy caverns. The journey to retrieve a crystal was not merely a rite of passage for a Jedi, it was a deeply personal communion with the Force. Each crystal, attuned to the individual's presence, seemed to sing a song only they could hear, as if the Force itself acknowledged their unique connection. Contrast this with the oppressive energies of Korriban, the ancient Sith homeworld. The very air on Korriban seems to thrum with menace, heavy with the lingering echoes of those who embrace the dark side. Tombs of ancient Sith lords dot the barren landscape, their stones steeped in anger, hatred, and ambition. To walk among them is to feel the weight of the dark side pressing against one's soul, a reminder that the Force is as much a mirror of the galaxy's shadows as it is of its light. The Force also flows through moments of destiny, bending and shaping events in ways that often seem inexplicable to those caught in its web. Prophecies and visions, enigmatic glimpses into potential futures, emerge from this flow. These visions, while powerful, are rarely clear. They are fragments of possibility, threads in the great tapestry of the Force, and their interpretation can lead to salvation or ruin. The Jedi Council, once seated in the towering temple on Coruscant, often struggled with these visions, their wisdom tempered by the uncertainty of how to act upon them. Beyond the grand orders of Jedi and Sith, there exist countless Force-sensitive beings who live quiet, unassuming lives. Some are healers, channeling the Force to mend wounds and ease suffering. Others are storytellers, their words imbued with a strange power that stirs hearts and inspires action. There are even those who unknowingly use the Force, their lives touched by uncanny luck or improbable survival. These individuals remind us that the Force is not the sole domain of great warriors or philosophers, but belongs to all who live within its flow. The Force also seems to choose moments of profound silence, as if retreating from the galaxy to allow events to unfold unimpeded. These moments, rare and unsettling, have been called voids by scholars, times when the Force feels distant, its currents muted. In these voids, the galaxy seems eerily untethered, and even the most attuned Jedi can struggle to feel its guidance. Such times are often harbingers of great change, a reminder that the Force, while ever present, is not always predictable. Among the most compelling mysteries of the Force are the phenomena known as Force ghosts. When a Jedi or other Force-sensitive individual achieves a state of deep spiritual alignment with the Force, their essence may transcend physical death, lingering as a shimmering presence. These apparitions, rare and often fleeting, are thought to be echoes of consciousness preserved within the Force itself. They appear as guides, their wisdom and presence a bridge between the living and the infinite. As sleep beckons, one might imagine the Force as a lullaby, its currents weaving through dreams, offering glimpses of galaxies yet unseen and lives yet unlived. It cradles the universe in its embrace, a reminder that, even in the stillness of night, it flows endlessly, binding all things in a rhythm as timeless as the stars themselves. To fall asleep under the influence of the Force is to drift into a realm where the past, present, and future dissolve, leaving only a serene connection to the greater whole, a soft hum that whispers you are never alone.